I'm still in my feelings.
Good morning, guys. And I wanted to take this time to pull one of my cards for the week. I am the creator of the P.O.C.K.E.T Deck, and P.O.C.K.E.T stands for Painting on Conscious Karmic Entangled Textile. And I pull a card every single day. These are oracle cards, 45 in a deck, and they're cards that I created to inspire you to remove any negative blockages that you have that's kind of getting in the way of you being in tune with your power and knowing that you have the ability to create the kind of world that you want to create. You can't decide every single thing that's going to happen because we're all a part of this. We're all a part of this plane. We're all a part of this experience. But you have absolute power over how something affects you and how it makes you feel and what you think about it. You have the ability to transform your mind and decide that no matter what happens, you are going to maintain your power and hold on to it. And so creating these cards helped me maintain that focus and maintain that understanding regardless of what happens and regardless of what I go through. So again, I pull a card every single day just so that I can make sure that I am, removing blockages that I am aware of and that I'm not aware of. It allows me to temperature check and make sure that I'm in a place where I am mentally happy to be. And so I decided to extend that to you guys as well. If you would like to purchase the P.O.C.K.E.T Deck yourself, it is available exclusively at the moment on my website at www.phoenixnovell.com. Or you can actually hit me up personally and just leave me a message and say, hey, I'm interested in the P.O.C.K.E.T Deck, and I'll make sure I get one out to you. I was actually only, making them available in the USA, but I'm going to start extending them to, international all over the world at this point because I just feel like I have a lot of friends and a lot of fans that are international, and I'll take the necessary steps to make it available to them as well. So if you are interested in getting the P.O.C.K.E.T Deck and you happen to live outside of the USA, hit me up as well, and I'll make sure you get your P.O.C.K.E.T Deck today. Okay? All right, so without further ado, I'm going to pull a card for you, shuffle a little bit longer. And guys, this is going to be a weekly thing, okay? So once a week, I'm going to pull a card and talk about my inspiration behind creating it, what it means to me, and then of course you can take it and interpret it the way that you want to and incorporate it into your week. The point is to kind of help you focus on something. All right, so I shuffle a couple times and now I'm going to cut it into 3 piles. Kind of move it around a bit and then we're going to pull a card, okay? And the card today is, if you hype yourself up every day, the world won't need to. All right, that's what that says. And I think this is pretty self-explanatory. A lot of us, we're looking for validation. We look outside of ourselves to kind of like feel good about life, to feel good about what we're doing, to feel good about the choices that we make, to feel good about our relationship, to feel purposeful. And I found, especially me, myself being an entertainer and an artist, it's so easy to get wrapped up in that world and to believe that it's more than it actually is. And it's also so easy to become addicted to it, so much to the point that when it's not around, you feel less than. And so my advice for anybody, is to try to practice ways in which you know how to build yourself up. You know how to look at yourself in the mirror and find something worth loving on. Find something worth praising and acknowledging and being grateful for. Because if you make it a habit to do that, pretty soon, that's all you'll do. We are creatures of habit. And if I develop habits that are in my best interest, I develop ways in which I talk to myself in a healthy way, or talk to myself like, I praise myself. I enjoy myself. I acknowledge my the things that I do that are positive, and I'm gentle with myself, but firm when I know that I need to make changes. It really does help you when it comes to your self-worth. It also helps the kind of people that you allow into your life. Because if I constantly talk to myself in a positive way, I don't usually tolerate anybody doing anything other than that. But if I talk to myself in a negative way, then my self-worth begins to diminish. And anybody who tries to get me out of that state of mind, I look at them like they're liars, right? So if you develop the habit of hyping yourself up, appreciating yourself, being loving to yourself, loving on yourself, being thankful for just the experience, of the day, then you don't need other people to tell you how to feel. And if other people talk down to you, it just doesn't land well. It doesn't resonate, and it usually does not find a place to exist in your experience because it just doesn't feel true. And so that's the inspiration behind this card, personally. So this week's task is for us to try to hype ourselves up. Feel good about something that you're doing, even if you are having the worst, start of the week so far, even if, you didn't have the best 2023, even if things are not lined up in a way that you want them to be. I challenge all of us, including myself, to look for things, one thing at least every single day to hype yourself up about, to look forward to waking up, for. To say, okay, you know what, even though this didn't work, this did. Even though this isn't right, this is. Even though this person didn't do this person did this, right? And the more you do that, the more you'll realize how many things that we can use to hype ourselves up and keep us in a higher vibration, in a good state of mind. Hopefully that helped you guys. And once again, this is one of my cards from the P.O.C.K.E.T Deck. All right, stay blessed, guys, and have a wonderful week.